We have one more bit of tooling to set up before we can use our block. I know this is painful, but we're just going to keep repeating these steps so that this becomes second nature to you. So Webpack, here it is, webpackjs.org. And then if you want to learn more about it, check out the documentation. At its core, it's just a bundler, and it uses primarily, it bundles JavaScript. So in order to get it to bundle other files such as CSS and Babel, we need to use some different plugins. So we need to set up this Webpack config file so everything works properly. And I would take a minute just to look through this page really quick as we set up this Webpack file. It'll give you a deeper understanding of everything. And again, it is really simple. It's just one more configuration file that we need in order to use React and the latest JavaScript and Babel and blah, 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 all that stuff. So, okay, so here we go. So we need to create a Webpack config file. So we're gonna, in this O1 basic block directory, create touch webpack.config.js. Okay, and so let's navigate over to that. And again, I'm pulling this straight off of this Webpack.js documentation. So we're going to create a module exports variable. And entry point is our first attribute of this object. Our entry is going to be that block.js file. So and this is just saying in this directory, the block.js file. And then our output, so once Webpack bundles everything together, the output's gonna be where it's gonna put it. Okay, so we get to define where it goes. So we're gonna say within the same directory, dir name, same directory that we're in, the file name, so this can be anything you want. This, and Webpack is going to generate this file and map everything to there. So just so you know, too, this file that it generates, it's going to map all the dependencies that are required within this block.js file. So everything, like if there's any external CSS files, any other external scripts that we need, anything that's been defined in that block.js, Webpack will go out and bundle everything together for us. So let's call this block.build.js. And again, you can call this anything you want. That's just what we're calling it. Okay. And in order for Webpack to bundle all of this Babel, this psychobabble, to bundle all this Babel code that we've created, we need to use a module. And this loaders module, if you just come over here in the documentation, you can see how they lay it out here. So module exports module rules. So we're gonna say rules, and then that takes an array of objects. And the first thing it takes is a test. And this is just going to test, it's a regular expression to test the file type. And for now, we're just going to have it run against JavaScript files. And we're going to exclude the node modules. We don't want it doing anything with the node module folder. And then we want to use the loader called Babel loader. Okay. And then we can add our trailing commas here. Okay, and that's everything we need for Webpack. In the next step then, we're gonna finally run our script and get this first block running.